Muhammad Ali's hand is moving toward Mike Tyson's face. Not a punch, a slap, maybe just for fun. But it's coming. They are on live television, on The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. October 1988, 77 million people are watching. The two greatest heavyweight champions ever are sitting next to each other on a couch. And Ali just threw a fake punch at Tyson. Now his hand is coming in for a slap. Mike's eyes change, just for a moment. That look, the Mike Tyson look, the one that scared fighters in the ring, the look that says trouble is only 1 second away. Johnny Carson sees it. His face goes pale. He knows this could turn bad very fast. The audience freezes, and the 77 million people watching at home freeze too. No one moves. No one breathes. Ali's hand is only inches from Mike's face. Mike's whole body is tight, ready. One move away from reacting. What happens in the next 5 seconds is going to shock everyone. It's going to show a side of Mike Tyson nobody has ever seen. And it's going to become one of the most famous moments in talk show history. But right now, Ali's hand is still moving, and Mike is deciding what to do. Let me rewind. Let me show you how this even happened. It's October 13th, 1988. The Tonight Show studio in Burbank, California. Johnny Carson has been hosting this show for 26 years. This is the late night show. If you're famous, you go on Carson. That's just how it works. And tonight is special. They have Ali and Tyson both on the same show, on the same couch. For the first time ever, the two greatest heavyweight champions sitting side by side, talking, sharing stories. Mike is only 22 years old, but he is the undisputed heavyweight champion. He just destroyed Michael Spinks 4 months earlier. The fight lasted 91 seconds. The world thinks Mike is unstoppable, untouchable. The most dangerous man in boxing. Ali is 46. He retired back in 1981, 7 years ago. But he is still the most famous athlete in the world, still the greatest, still the man everyone compares themselves to. Mike grew up worshiping Ali, watching his fights, studying how he moved, how he stood, how confident he was. Cus D'Amato used to show Mike old tapes of Ali. Watch how he moves, he would say. Watch how he thinks. He's not just fighting with his body, he's fighting with his mind. Now, Mike is about to sit next to his hero on national television, and he's nervous, more nervous than before any fight. Backstage, before the show, they meet. In the green room, Mike walks in, sees Ali sitting there, and he freezes. "Mr. Ali," Mike says. His voice is quiet, full of respect. Ali looks up, that famous smile. "Mike Tyson, the champ." "You're the champ, sir. I'm just borrowing the belt." Ali laughs. "Don't be shy. You're destroying everybody. You hit harder than anyone I've ever seen." "You really think that?" "I know it. But can you dance? Can you move like me?" Ali stands up and starts to shuffle. The Ali shuffle, even at 46. Even with Parkinson's already starting to slow him down. He still has it, still smooth, still beautiful to watch. Mike just stares. "That's amazing. You want to learn it? You'd teach me?" "Of course. Come here." For the next 10 minutes, Muhammad Ali teaches Mike Tyson how to do the Ali shuffle. Two champions, two generations. A teacher and his student. Then the show's producer walks in. "5 minutes, guys. Time to get ready." They walk toward the stage together. Ali puts his hand on Mike's shoulder. "Remember," Ali said, "you're not just a fighter. You're an entertainer. People want a show. Give them one." "I don't know how to entertain. I only know how to fight." "Then let me show you." They walk out onto the stage together. The crowd explodes. A standing ovation. Johnny's at his desk, smiling. This is perfect television. "Gentlemen, please have a seat," Johnny says, pointing to the couch. Ali sits first. Mike sits right next to him. The couch is small. They're very close. Their shoulders almost touch. "This is unbelievable," Johnny says. "Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, together, two of the greatest heavyweight champions ever." On the same couch. The audience claps again. Johnny starts with Ali. Easy questions about his career, his fights, his life. Ali is effortless. He tells stories, cracks jokes. The crowd loves every second. Then Johnny turns to Mike. "Mike, you grew up watching Ali. What did that mean to you?" "It meant everything," Mike says. No act, just honest. "Ali was my hero. He still is. Watching him fight made me want to fight. It made me believe I could be great." "Did you ever imagine you'd be sitting next to him like this?" "Never. This feels unreal." Ali jumps in. "Mike's being too humble. He's better than I was. He hits harder. He moves faster for a big man. He's the best I've ever seen." Mike looks at Ali, completely shocked. "You don't really mean that." "I do. You're special, Mike. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise." The moment is real. And it's beautiful. And 77 million people are watching it happen, this passing of the torch, this respect between generations. Then Ali does something nobody expects. He throws a mock punch at Mike, fast, right at Mike's face, stops it an inch away. The audience gasps. Johnny jumps. Mike doesn't flinch, just sits there, calm. Ali's grinning. See, he don't even blink. That's a real fighter, not scared of nothing. That was fast, Johnny says, nervous laugh. I didn't even see it coming. That's how I used to fight, Ali says. Fast hands, fast feet. Mike's got fast hands too, but he don't dance enough. I'm not a dancer, Mike says, smiling now, relaxed. I'm a destroyer. Destroyer? Ali laughs. You can't destroy what you can't catch. Watch. Ali stands up, does his shuffle again, moving around the stage, still graceful. Or the audience loves it. Come on, Mike, show them you can dance too. Mike shakes his head. I can't do that. Sure you can. I just taught you backstage. Come on. Mike stands up, reluctant, tries to do the Ali shuffle. It's awkward, clunky. He's too compact, too powerful, not built for dancing. The audience laughs, but it's friendly laughter. They're enjoying this. Ali comes over. Here, let me show you again. He takes Mike's arms, positions them, shows him the footwork. They're dancing together. Two champions on live television. It's absurd. It's beautiful. It's perfect television. If you're enjoying this, hit that subscribe button. We post videos like this every day. Then Ali does it. The thing that changes everything. While they're dancing, Ali throws another mock punch. This time he follows through. His hand comes at Mike's face. Not hard, not a real punch, just a playful slap. But it's a slap to Mike Tyson's face on live television in front of 77 million people. Time slows down. Johnny sees it happening. Can't stop it. The audience sees it. Some scream, some laugh. They don't know if this is planned or real. The hands coming, inches from Mike's face. Mike's body tenses, his eyes change, that dead stare. The Mike Tyson stare, the one that's broken men. For a second, everyone thinks Mike's gonna hit back, gonna drop Ali right there on stage, gonna ruin this beautiful moment with violence. But Mike doesn't hit back. Instead, he does something nobody expects. He smiles, catches Ali's hand, gentle, holds it. You're still fast, Mike says, but not fast enough. Then Mike pulls Ali into a hug, a real hug, tight, emotional. The audience erupts, cheering, applauding, some crying. This is more than boxing. This is more than entertainment. This is humanity. This is respect. This is love. Johnny's got tears in his eyes. This is beautiful, guys. They break the hug, both sitting back down. Ali's smiling, Mike's smiling. The tension's gone, replaced by warmth. You know why I slapped you? Ali asks. Why? To see if you'd hit back? See if you'd lose control? You didn't. That means you're not just strong, you're disciplined. That's what makes a real champion. Cuss taught me that. Control's everything. Your trainer was a wise man. He was. He died 2 years ago. I wish he could see this. See me sitting with you. He'd be proud. Ali's smile fades, serious now. He sees it. I believe that. And he is proud. Just like I'm proud. Mike's eyes water. He's trying not to cry. I'm on live television, in front of 77 million people. But he can't help it. Thank you, Mike says, voice cracking. For what? For being my hero, for inspiring me, for believing in me. Ali reaches over, puts his hand on Mike's shoulder. You're going to be great, Mike. Greater than me, greater than anyone. Just remember, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how you treat people, how you use your power. That's what makes a legend. The audience is silent, captivated. This isn't entertainment anymore. This is real. This is raw. This is two souls connecting. Johnny knows this is special, knows he's witnessing something that'll be talked about for decades. We need to take a commercial break, Johnny says. But please, stay right there. We're not done. Commercial break, but backstage people are freaking out. The producers, the network executives. That moment, the slap, the hug, the tears. It's unlike anything that's ever been on television. This is gold, one producer says. This is the best thing we've ever aired. Back from commercial, Johnny's composed himself. We're back with Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. What we just saw was incredible. Ali, you slapped Mike. Mike, you didn't hit back. Why? Because he's Ali, Mike says. Simple. You don't hit Muhammad Ali. You respect Muhammad Ali. But you're the baddest man on the planet. You could have what? Hit an old man on television? That would make me tough? Nah, that would make me stupid. Ali taught me something. You don't always have to prove you're tough. Sometimes being tough is knowing when not to fight. Ali nods. That's wisdom. That's what Cus D'Amato taught him. Control your power. Don't let it control you. Did you plan that? Johnny asks. The slap? Was that scripted? No, Ali says. I just wanted to see what he'd do, test him, see if he's really as disciplined as people say. He passed. I almost didn't, Mike admits. For a second, I felt that anger, that instinct to hit back, but then I remembered. This is Ali. This is my hero, and you don't hurt your heroes. The audience applauds, long, sustained. Johnny asks more questions, about training, about fights, about legacies. Both men answer, but the magic moment's already happened. Everything else is just gravy. Near the end of the show, Ali says something that'll stick with Mike forever. Mike, can I give you advice? Of course. Stay humble, stay hungry, but most important, stay human. Don't let this game make you into something you're not. You're a fighter, but you're also a man. A good man. Don't forget that. I won't, I promise. And one more thing. When you retire, when your time comes, don't be bitter. Don't be angry. Be grateful. Grateful for the gift. Grateful for the opportunity. Grateful for the people who supported you. That's how you become a legend. Mike nods, taking it in. This is more than advice. This is a lesson from the master. The show ends. They stand up, shake hands. But then Ali pulls Mike in for another hug, whispers something in his ear. Nobody hears what he says, just Mike. They walk off stage together, arms around each other, two champions, two generations, two legends. The media reaction is instant. By the next morning, every newspaper's covering it. Ali slaps Tyson on Carson. Tyson responds with hug. The greatest moment in talk show history. Ali and Tyson's emotional exchange. Mike Tyson shows restraint and respect. Ali teaches final lesson. Sports writers are calling it the most important moment in boxing television history. Not a fight, not a knockout, a moment of humanity. That slap could have gone so wrong, one writer says. Tyson could have reacted violently, could have hurt Ali, could have ruined his career. Instead, he showed more restraint than anyone expected. Showed he's more than just a destroyer. He's a human being with emotions and control. Ali does an interview the next day, asked about the slap. Why'd you slap Mike Tyson? To teach him, Ali says. To show him that power isn't just about hitting. It's about controlling yourself. Mike's got more power than anyone I've ever seen. But if he can't control it, it'll destroy him. That slap was a test. He passed. Were you scared he'd hit you back? A little. But I trusted him. I saw in his eyes that he's disciplined, that Customato taught him well. And I was right. Mike does his own interviews, asks the same questions. What did you feel when Ali slapped you? Anger, for a second. That's my instinct. Someone touches my face, I respond. But then I remembered who it was, and what Cuss taught me. Control your emotions. Don't let them control you. What did Ali whisper to you at the end? Mike smiles. That's between me and him. Come on, you can tell us. Nah, some things are private, but it was something I needed to hear. Something I'll carry with me forever. Years later, after Ali passes away in 2016, Mike finally reveals what Ali whispered. He said, "Take care of yourself, little brother. The world's gonna try to break you. Don't let it. Stay strong. Stay you. I love you." Mike cries telling this story, still emotional, still affected by that moment. Ali calling me little brother, Mike says. That meant everything. I didn't have a big brother, didn't have a father figure after Cuss died. Ali stepped into that role, for that one night, for that one moment. He was my big brother, and I'll never forget it. The Tonight Show appearance becomes legendary, gets replayed constantly on ESPN, on YouTube, on social media, millions of views, billions over time. People dissect it, analyze it, write theses about it. The moment Ali slapped Mike, the moment Mike didn't hit back, the moment that showed discipline, restraint, humanity. Boxing trainers use it as a teaching tool, show young fighters the clip. See that? That's control. That's discipline. Mike Tyson could have destroyed Ali right there, could have hit him back, could have proven he was tough, but he didn't. Because he's tougher than that. He's disciplined. That's what separates good fighters from great ones. Psychologists analyze it too, write papers about emotional regulation, about controlling instincts, about the fight-or-flight response. Mike Tyson's brain told him to fight, his training told him to fight, every instinct told him to fight, but his discipline overrode all of that. He chose not to fight. That's mastery, that's evolution, that's growth. The moment changes how people see Mike. Before he was just the destroyer, the savage, the monster. After, he's complex, he's human, but he's capable of restraint. If you think Mike showed real strength here, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments. It affects Mike too. Changes how he sees himself. Ali's words, Ali's lessons, they stick with him through the hard times, the controversies, the prison, the comeback, all of it. When Mike's going through his darkest periods, he thinks about that night, about Ali's slap, about his own restraint, about the lesson. Ali taught me that being tough isn't about hitting people, Mike says in a 2010 interview. It's about controlling yourself, about knowing when to use your power and when to hold back. I didn't always remember that lesson. I failed a lot. But that night, for that moment, I got it right. And I'll always be grateful for that. In 2015, Mike visits Ali. Ali's health is declining. Parkinson's has progressed. He's in a wheelchair. Speech is difficult, but his mind's still sharp. They sit together in Ali's home, just the two of them, reminiscing. "You remember Carson?" Mike asks. Ali nods, smiles. Can't speak much, but his eyes say everything. "You slapped me," Mike says, laughing. "On live television, I almost hit you back." Ali shakes his head, mouths the words, "I knew you wouldn't." "How'd you know?" Ali taps his temple, then taps his heart, meaning, "I knew your mind. I knew your heart. You were right. About everything. About staying humble. About staying human. I didn't always listen. I messed up a lot. But I tried. And when I remembered your words, I did better." Ali reaches out, touches Mike's face, same way he did that night on Carson. But gentle this time. Loving. Mike puts his hand over Ali's, holds it there. "Thank you," Mike says. "For everything. For being my hero. For teaching me. For loving me. I don't know if I ever told you that, but I love you too. You're my brother." Ali's eyes tear up. He mouths, "Always." They sit like that for a long time. Two champions, two brothers, two men who changed each other's lives. When Ali passes away in June 2016, Mike's devastated. But he's also grateful. Grateful for that night on Carson, grateful for the lesson, grateful for the relationship. At Ali's funeral, Mike's one of the pallbearers, carrying his hero, his brother, his teacher. During the service, someone plays the clip from Carson, the slap, the hug, the moment. The whole church watches, thousands of people, all witnessing that moment again, that beautiful moment of restraint, respect, love. Mike cries through the whole thing, not ashamed, not hiding it. He just feeling it. After the funeral, reporters ask him about that night. "What does that moment mean to you now?" "Everything," Mike says. "It was the moment I learned I'm more than just a fighter, that I can control myself, that I can choose restraint over violence. Ali gave me that gift, and I've tried to honor it ever since." Do you wish you could talk to him one more time? "Every day, but I don't need to. I carry him with me, his lessons, his love, his spirit. He's always with me." October 13th, 1988. The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. 77 million people watching live. Muhammad Ali threw a mock punch at Mike Tyson, then followed with a playful slap. Right to Mike's face. Everyone expected violence, expected Mike to hit back, to react, to prove he was the baddest man on the planet. Instead, Mike caught Ali's hand, smiled. Mike pulled him into a hug. And in that moment, he proved he was something more than the baddest man on the planet. He proved he was disciplined, controlled, human. 77 million people watched Ali attack Mike Tyson. Nobody expected what happened next. They expected violence. They got love. They expected anger. They got respect. They expected destruction. They got restraint. That's the story. That's the moment. That's the night Mike Tyson showed the world. He's more than just a fighter. He's a man who learned from the greatest, who grew from the lesson, who chose humanity over violence. Ali slapped him, Mike hugged him, and the world learned something. Power isn't about how hard you hit. It's about knowing when not to hit at all. If this story moved you, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button. 80. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. That's Mike Tyson. That's Muhammad Ali. That's the greatest moment in talk show history. Two champions, two brothers, two legends, one slap, one hug, one lesson. That's what 77 million people watched. That's what became legend. The night Ali attacked Mike Tyson, and nobody expected what happened next, because what happened next wasn't violence, it was love. And that changed everything.